Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're diving to the heart of American attitudes about government and politics. Don't forget to smash that like button, it's kind of a tradition. To kick off Unit 4, let's talk about different interpretations of some core values. It's a mix of shared traditions, customs, beliefs, and values that provide some common ground for most Americans. We focus so much on ways that Americans disagree with each other, so let's take this rare opportunity to highlight some of the things that most people agree about, including a couple of ideals way back from the first video of Unit 1. First up is rule of law, the idea that no one, no matter how rich or how powerful, should be above the law. It's the great equalizer. So whether you're a CEO or a person just struggling to pay the rent, the president or a high school student, everyone should be on the same playing field when it comes to the law. The basic fairness of everybody being equal before the law is something that almost everybody believes in. It's like the bedrock of justice that we all stand on. But let's be real. I said should be, not is. This can be one of those frustrating ideals where everybody agrees and yet we still fall short of actually pulling it off. Next, limited government. The Constitution established a limited government that would only have the power to do some things, not everything. Here's the thing, basically everybody, regardless of their political ideology, believes the government shouldn't be absolute or all-powerful. Like, hey, let's not give the government unchecked authority. Limited government is about setting boundaries, making sure that the people in the federal government know that their power has limits. And that sounds great until you remember that there are huge disagreements over how much power the Constitution delegated to the federal government and how much it reserved to the states and to the people. But so it goes. As we shift to the next trio of values, individualism, equality of opportunity, and free enterprise, the agreement isn't quite as universal. While people largely agree on the broad strokes, the details sparks debate. First is individualism. Think of this as the I do my thing, you do yours philosophy. It means that each person is responsible for themselves. You have the freedom to make your own decisions, and you have to live with the consequences, good or bad. However, the way that people interpret individualism certainly varies. Some see it as complete self-reliance, while others argue that it still includes plenty of shared responsibility towards our fellow citizens. Next, equality of opportunity is the belief that everybody should have an equal chance to compete and succeed. This can be described as equality of opportunity, but not equality of result. Yet the debate is over what exactly is included in the notion of equal opportunity. Some argue that it's about making sure everybody has the same opportunities open to them, while others think that it requires government actions to actively help some people, like in the debate over affirmative action back in Unit 3. Lastly, let's talk about the US economic system, which is built on the principles of free enterprise. People have the freedom to choose what to buy and sell, what career to pursue. Now, if I stopped right there, very few people would likely object to that. You get to choose what to do with your time, effort, and money, and so does everybody else. But just how free should our markets be? How much regulation is needed? And even if markets aren't perfect, are we sure that government action can improve outcomes? Or might it make them worse? While some argue for a hands-off approach and putting the free back in free enterprise, others believe in a more active role for government and regulators. So these core values provide a foundation for how we view our government and society. And thinking about them in this context might help make some sense of some of the disagreements we see in politics today. Keep in mind that by and large, people want similar things. People want to be free to mostly do what they want, for people to be safe, and for people to be able to take care of themselves. The disagreement is more often the means than the ends. Later in the unit, we're going to discuss political ideology, and we'll revisit how these core values affect the worldview of conservatives, liberals, and libertarians. Alright, well, that's it for this one. Until next time, this has been a Lamani production. Thanks again for watching. If this video helped you, do me a favor and, like button, subscribe, all that. And if you're interested, check out the Ultimate Review Packet. It's like a cheat code for acing your AP Gov class, and I will see you in the next video.